Welcome to Daytime Ottawa here on Rogers TV. Oh my goodness, it is a Monday, a beginning of the week yet again. And when I think of the pandemic, I know what a lot of people have turned to, and that is an enjoyment of music, whether it's, a local radio station or listening to CDs or your favorite streaming service, or of course, a lot of people getting back into listening to albums. For those of you that don't know what they are, those are those vinyl round things, certainly regaining popularity. And if you want to listen to them on something not only that sounds beautiful, but something that is very historical, you are going to love listening to our first guest of the show this morning. I'm joined by Ben Seaman, co-founder of Riverwood Acoustics. Welcome to the show, Ben. Great to have you here. And before we get to that, I mentioned to people just off the top there that people are turning to music and enjoying music more. Do you think that's been the case, Ben, over this difficult period? Is more and more people showing more appreciation to just sitting back and enjoying some music?
Absolutely. We hear it all the time from our customer base that typically they would be going to live concerts and stuff like that. So this is the best thing to escape you can have is recreating that that synergy with music again.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about your business, Riverwood Acoustics. Give me a little bit background, a little history on the company.
Yeah. So about 4 years ago, my co-founder and I, we were at the kind of kitchen table one day trying to brainstorm up ideas. And one of the ideas I had from my background in audio and electrical engineering was I wanted to create a high-end speaker for my home that was more wirelessly connected. Most of them were typically these plastic, cheap, low-cost, low-quality ones from Asia. So we wanted to make something that was more locally homegrown for that premium market and something that we had. Living on the Ottawa River, every spring these high quality wood would wash up on my beach. So I always knew people use them for, unique things like custom high-end furniture. And then there was even some musical instruments that would be made of this old growth timber. So I kind of married the two.
It's just amazing to think, and I imagine a lot of people just the historical side of this. Maybe just why we would find so much timber. I'm sure a lot of people that were born here in Ottawa and they know of the history behind the logging in this city. But maybe you can talk a little bit about that, Ben.
Yeah. So during the 1800s logging drive, the entire Ottawa River and other smaller rivers were actually used as a main transportation hub to get all these timber down the river, and then it would be shipped across the world. So during the voyage, many of them sunk to the bottom of the river and lay perfectly preserved for 100 plus years. So over the course of the last 30, 40 years, our partnering firm has been pulling the logs, and we get them and process them to our specifications, and then we kind of have designed this unique high-end speaker out of this historic wood.
Just amazing. And I know that sustainability, local is a big part of it. Of course, there's the wood, but what about some of the the other components that go into the speakers?
Yeah, so 78% of our bill of materials cost is locally driven within 150 kilometers of our Renfrew manufacturing area. So everything from our cartons to our metalwork to our every possible option that we have is locally driven.
Ben, can you walk me through the process? So the logs get, obviously taken from the Ottawa River, and from that point to it becoming one of the beautiful speakers that we were showing our viewers. Can you walk me through that process?
Yeah. So typically it takes quite a substantial time from start to finish. Obviously, So the wood side, we kind of have it. Originally, we do the prototypes, and then now we have our manufacturing set in place to do full production, etc. But the process takes approximately 6 months from start of getting wood process into the final product, which is our high-end speaker. And it's just the building cycle of localized production. It takes some time, but it's a work of art.
Yeah, no kidding. It's more than just a speaker. I mean, just looking at the speakers here, they're absolutely beautifully done, Ben. Walk me through then the line of products. How many speakers do you have available at the moment, Ben?
Yeah, currently we have three speakers. So we have the traditional one, which is a passive version that would tie into any existing receiver platform. And then
Okay,
we have our wireless Bluetooth one, or Hudson. And we now have, lately, it's a 2.1 channel soundbar that has built in downfire and subwoofer. And yeah, that's it on the screen.
nice.
Quad driver array. So that one is really, really unique. It's just recently been launched, and it sells out every time we get them in the shelves, essentially.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, especially with the amount of time it takes to from beginning to end. I mean, a 6 month period. It's pretty special. Where are you selling the speakers at the moment, Ben?
So the best place is on our website. So www.riverwoodacoustics.com. So you can buy it directly on our website. We ship in within usually 3 business days. And then you get it in the comfort of your home to listen. And we offer a 30-day return policy. So you have a zero, risk listening experience. And we also offer a lifetime warranty.
Amazing. Ben, thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it. Congratulations on all your success. The product is absolutely beautiful. Really appreciate your time.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
All right. Our pleasure. Hey, don't go anywhere. Coming up after the break, I'm going to introduce you to Sarah Cross, salon owner of Salon Bliss. We'll talk about the impact it's had on her industry and much more. We'll be right back right after this.